guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about small closet spaces, specifically, and really most importantly, my bedroom closet. It is 3 feet wide and it's where I house all the clothes that I wear in a given season. I'm going to talk to you today about how we've organized the bedroom closet, our linen closet, and our front hall closet in order to make the most use of the small closet spaces that we have here in our home. What you're not gonna find in this video is expensive solutions, custom solutions, things that cost a lot of money or that take a lot of time. You're not gonna see any of that here. This is actually design solutions that are really budget friendly and that work in small confined spaces and that don't require you to spend tons and tons of time configuring, reorganizing, etc. We do not have the Container Store anywhere near where I live, although it looks heavenly. Everything you're gonna see that helps me contain and store items for the closets I'm gonna share were all purchased from the dollar store. Very budget friendly and yet very, very efficient to accomplish what it is that I need them to accomplish. So before we dive into today's video, I would love it if you take a second and tap subscribe and be a part of our growing community here at I Am Loved. I post a new design video every Thursday, and really my goal and heart is that you are gonna be empowered and equipped to come up with creative solutions for your space that are gonna work on a budget, that will result in you creating a home that reflects you, that you truly love. So tap subscribe and come on, be a part of this journey with us. Okay, first off, we're gonna start with my closet. My closet in our master bedroom is 3 feet wide. My husband and I both have our own 3 foot wide closet, and it works for us. And the reason why it works is because of a handful of organizing things that I wanna walk you through, as well as kind of my philosophy with clothes. I think that might have something to do with why it works for me. So let's get started. Number one is how it is organized. When we first moved into this house, we spent $148 and we got Rubbermaid organizers for our closet. This is a system where you put a track on the back of the wall and then it allows you to hook brackets and put shelves in the closet, and really it's customizable. You can put it in however it's gonna work best for you. You can have high shelves or smaller size shelves. You can have hanging rods or no hanging rods. It is a really cost-effective solution to make the most use of a small space. I highly recommend it. In fact, I will link it in the description box below. Ours is from Home Depot. But in case you want to see exactly what I'm talking about, I'll link it there for you. I think it's very, very much worth the investment. For me, it was really important that we picked an organizer that was versatile, because in order for me to house all of my clothes in this 3 foot closet, I swap my clothes out seasonally. So I bring up big Rubbermaid bins and I will take all of my summer clothes and cram them in there and take them down to our crawl space. We don't have a full-size storage area in our basement, it's a crawl space. So I'll tuck it all in there, and then I will only have this current season's clothes on hand in my closet. So the whole idea of being able to take those brackets down and move the shelves was really important to me, because I know that winter clothes take up different types of space and more bulk than summer clothes, and I know kind of how I like to organize the seasons accordingly. And so having the flexibility to swap them up and change them around seasonally was really, really important, and that has made my 3 foot closet go so far in helping me not get frustrated and really stay organized with my clothes. One of the things that you'll notice is I don't have a lot of shoes in my closet. I think maybe for a North American woman, I don't have a ton of shoes, although I do love shoes. But I don't keep my shoes in my closet for the most part, just like my dress shoes are in there. The rest of my shoes would get stored underneath my dresser. This is just an unused space that nothing really gets stored underneath our dresser. And so I thought in the summertime, all of my summer shoes, all of my sandals, those can all easily slide underneath the dresser, and then they don't have to take up any other space elsewhere. It's a great solution for us. It's a great way to make 3 feet of closet floor space work by taking as many pairs of shoes out as possible. One thing you'll see when I show you the front closet is we've done the same thing for both my husband and I for our chunkier, bigger winter boots and like rain boots, that kind of thing. Even our running shoes, is we use the space in our front closet to house those things year round. I'll show you that shortly. It's really helped us both get the most use out of our 3 foot closets by having elsewhere to store some of our more chunky pairs of shoes. So I take all of my purses or backpacks or small clutches and I put them all inside of a duffel bag, and I keep them always accessible available and on hand no matter what season we're in. And I keep that at the very top of my shelf. I think it's super smart to go vertical with your storage. I have a stool I can pull out if I need to access it. I'm only in it, you know, very infrequently throughout a season. And so I can just store them all there, knowing that they're more accessible than if I put them in a bin in the basement, but they're not like in a space that I would be using and grabbing on a daily basis, which helps free up that valuable space for things I actually need to use and grab on a daily basis. So in addition to taking my off-season clothes and putting them in the basement, I also have a section in my linen closet in the hallway, which I will show you, that is designated for beach and like pool activities. So all of our beach towels, a beach blanket, sunscreen, bug spray, that kind of stuff. But I also store in there my hat. My sun hat gets stored in there too. I know it's like, I didn't want to put it in a bin in the off season, and I didn't want it taking up valuable space in my closet. Our linen closet's really small, but I thought by going vertical again and putting it at the very top, it really doesn't bother anybody. It's barely taking up any space, so it's perfect. But that's one thing that has helped me not have to try to cram something into my small closet. I use that closet too. The final thing that has really allowed this 3-foot closet to work well for me is I took the time when we moved to this house and I downsized to this closet. I went through the process of really learning more about myself. I thought, what do I like? What do I not like? Why do I stand in front of my closet filled with clothes and say I have nothing to wear? There's a problem there. So I spent some time to figure out, why do I feel like that? Why am I buying clothes and then saying I have nothing to wear? And I ended up going on this journey of self-discovery and learning more about me, more about my likes and dislikes, more about my style. And as a result, I purged a lot of clothes that I really should have never got in the first place. And now I'm really intentional to only add clothes to my closet that I feel like reflect me and that are truly a representation of who I am. I also have a 1 item in, 1 item out rule. I have 40 hangers in my closet, and so if I'm gonna add something to that closet, I need to know that I love it enough that I'm gonna replace something that I already have. So those things have really helped me not go overboard and buy too many clothes, or swipe up to buy the latest thing, or tap on that influencer's link to buy the thing that looks great on them. It's really helped me narrow down my focus and say, I know what I want, I know how I'm building my wardrobe, I know the pieces that I need in order for me to continue to build a curated collection of clothes that I love. And so it's kept me focused to not impulse buy or buy things that look great on other people that aren't me. If you want to learn more about that, I actually loved the whole process that I took myself through so much that I compiled it and I put it into a PDF download. It's about 40 or so pages for you to kind of work through. It's a workbook, and you ask yourself questions and you learn about what you like and what you don't like. I give you tips for purging your closet and also tips for curating a closet moving forward so that you're really careful and strategic about new items you bring into your closet. This whole system has revolutionized the way that I look at clothes. I call it the 40 hanger closet. If you're interested, I will link it below. Tap it, it's free. Go through it. I hope it helps you. I hope it helps you discover more about yourself and that you learn in the process of the kind of style that you love so that you only fill your closet with clothes that reflect you, not somebody else. Okay, so moving on to another small closet. This is our linen closet. It also is 3 feet wide, but it's really awkward. First of all, we have put no money into this closet. When we bought the home, these are the shelves it had. It has this awkward slope at the bottom because that is actually the roof of the stairs that go down to the basement underneath this closet, so it's unusable. And then these shelves are just like awkwardly spaced, and there's only 3 of them. Like, it's awkward, and we've never done anything to fix it. I could if I wanted to, but this video is all about what we're doing on a budget, and so this is actually what we did. First of all, we got some bins from the dollar store, and I labeled them twin or king. And any sheet sets that we have go in an according basket, which means if you have a twin sheet set, it goes in a twin basket. If you have a king sheet set, it goes in a king basket. Each of us only have 2 sets of sheets for our bed, the one that's on our bed, one for when we're washing the ones that are on our bed. So it makes it real easy when we have way less sheets to worry about. But everyone knows that their sheets have to be folded and put in a bin that corresponds with the size bed that they have. That's super simple, and that really helps keep this part of our linen closet organized. Also, I got a couple of items to help us make better use of our space because there's so much space between those shelves. One of them is this really long tray that pops up on some legs, and it just gives you like an elevated space. So this was perfect for me to put 2 bins for twin sheets underneath, and then above 2 bins for king size sheets. It takes up just the amount of space we need, and if I didn't have that, this would truly be a super inconvenient high shelf. The other thing we did was we got these shelf organizers that slide onto an existing shelf, and they give you an extra sort of storage space underneath the shelves. This has been really helpful for us for some random things like heating pads and hot water bottles. We also keep some extension cords, light bulbs right on hand and accessible in our linen closet. So that has been a really great way to make more use of the space. The best thing that I did in this closet, to be totally honest, was I put labels on the shelves. Putting labels on the shelves and labels on the basket means that when we take something out, we end up putting it back in the right place. And one of the biggest ways that I have found over the years that we lose storage space that's really valuable is that things just get tossed back rather than thoughtfully put back. And so the way that I was able to make this the easiest on my family is by putting labels on the shelves, and then everyone knows exactly when they put something back, they know exactly where it goes. They also know when they're gonna go find something, exactly where to find it, because it's labeled right there. I can't recommend enough taking the time to label some shelves, label things. It helps the whole family all get on the same page without you having to nag and harp at them and blah, blah, blah. So get a label maker. You will notice that there is no towels in here. One of the things we do in our home is everyone stores their own towels in their own bathroom. Now that we have 2 bathrooms that are functional, we've always only had 1 bathroom, and so that was a little bit of a different scenario there. But now that the girls have their own bathroom, they each have 2 sets of towels, and they're responsible for storing their towels in their bathrooms, in their vanities. So I don't have to worry about the kids' towels. In our bathroom, which is about to be renovated, we're gonna do the same thing. My husband will store his in his side of the vanity. I'll store mine in my side of the vanity, and then that's that. We don't have to worry about having a separate closet just for our towels. Currently, we actually have a really beautiful, like a curio cabinet that was my grandmother's, and she passed it down to me when she passed away, and I didn't want to get rid of it, but nor did it really fit into my other home decor. So currently it's used in our bathroom to store all of our white towels. Once we do our home reno, that's gonna come out of the bathroom. I'm actually gonna bring it into my bedroom and probably make a really cute space for like purses and shoes and yeah, like extra closet space. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, towels are stored in the bathroom by the people that own them. Again, we don't have ample amount, quantities of towels. We just have what we need and enough so that while we're doing laundry, we still have what we need. And that has been really helpful in helping us keep our linen closet really pared back and organized with really just what it needs. The final closet is our front closet, and this is the biggest closet that we have. When we did our home reno 6 years ago, we expanded this closet and made it bigger, and I'm really glad that we did. So we have a couple of rules that we live by that make this part of our home functional. First of all, everyone can hang all of their outerwear in our front closet. Everyone in the family, whether it's a spring jacket or a fall sweater or a winter coat, it doesn't matter. This is a big enough closet that everyone's outerwear can stay in here year round, so that works really well for them and for us to keep our winter wear and our outerwear out of our small closets and into the front closet. The second thing is everyone is allowed to have 1 pair of shoes at the front door, and I have a tray that's on the ground inside the closet, and it fits 4 pairs of shoes. Everyone gets 1 pair of shoes at the front door. After that, we all are responsible to store our shoes in our bedrooms or wherever we may choose to store them, but they just do not get stored at the front door. There's a space in our front closet in the winter months for our hats and mitts and scarves and all that stuff in a basket that's on the floor of the closet. And then I also, you'll notice a theme in all of our closets, I've kind of carved out a little bit of space for myself. I store my yoga mat and my gym bag right there at the front door in the closet off to the side. It just works perfectly. It's tucked out of the way, doesn't bother anybody. Now, I really like this change that we made in our closet here recently is we added these higher shelves. And these shelves are just for Jeff and I for the most part. We store bigger shoes, bulky shoes, off-season shoes, rain boots, winter boots, running shoes, all that kind of stuff on these shelves. I have some snow pants that I store here during the winter months. And then we have these 3 bins that we've labeled so that everybody knows exactly what's in them and what belongs there: shoe polish, reusable grocery bags, etc. So it's been really organized and it's been really helpful for our family. The kids love having a space that they know all their outerwear can go. I love knowing that some of my stuff can live there all year round, that I don't have to try to like move into bins seasonally, and I don't have to try to store in my closet. And it just works really well for our family. So we have 3-foot closets, one in my bedroom I've shown you, one that stores all of our linen stuff, and then this one in the front entry, which is bigger. I don't have the dimensions off the top of my head, but I think it's about 5 feet. It's wonderful. It's working so well for us. You'll notice that we have the same Rubbermaid system in this front closet that we have in the one in my bedroom. I just think that this is a great system. It's customizable. We have rearranged this system so many times in this front closet, and the one that it's set up as right now has been the most efficient for us. So it'll stay like this for a while, I am sure, but I love that Rubbermaid system. It is so versatile. It is very, very much worth the money. So yes, there are way more beautiful closets on Instagram and on YouTube and on Pinterest, and there's a lot of ways you can organize your closets if you're gonna spend money and make them customized and make them just pristine and work exactly the way you need them to work. But if you're like me and you don't have the money, or you choose not to invest your money in things like your closets, this Rubbermaid organizer is a really great way to make some versatility work in your closet spaces. Using simple bins from the dollar store can help contain and house things and keep them all where they need to be, and labeling things provide for efficiency and for people to make sure they put things back where they go, and none of those require you to break the bank. So if you have small closets, I would love to hear what kind of solutions you have used to make your space go further for you. Comment below, share the wealth, share the knowledge. I'd love to hear. Maybe I can put some of those tips to work in my space too. I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, you guys, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you back here next week, right here at I Am Loved.